Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially trading for New York Knicks guard Quentin Grimes. I've come up with a potential three-team trade between the New York Knicks, the Houston Rockets, and the Toronto Raptors for the Rockets to land themselves Quentin Grimes, as they're reportedly interested in bringing in the former Houston Cougar. Loved watching Grimes at Houston, and one of my favorite players. Honestly, since I've watched the Cougars play since like 2020. One of my favorite player I've watched there was probably Marcus Sasser, but right next to Sasser is Quentin Grimes. He did some great things for Houston, and was a great player for us. And he's been with the New York Knicks for the last 3 years, and the New York Knicks are potentially looking to move him at the trade deadline, which is February 8th, less than 3 weeks away, if they can get some improvement. Here's why I think you have to add in a third team, because I don't think there's anybody on this Rockets roster that the Rockets can go ahead and get Quentin Grimes and help the New York Knicks improve their roster. Sure, there are guys that are better than Quentin Grimes in this roster, but I fully believe there is no player on this Rockets roster that is available for a trade that is better than Quentin Grimes. Maybe Jalen Green, but the Rockets are going to trade Jalen Green for Quentin Grimes. Victor Oladipo, Jason Tate, those are some of the best players that the Rockets have to give up at the trade deadline. Those two guys are not better than Quentin Grimes, and I don't really think the Knicks would give up Grimes to get Oladipo or Tate. So here's the trade I have come up with, a three-team deal to get the Rockets, the former Houston Cougar, Quentin Grimes. Here we go. So the Rockets receive Quentin Grimes, of course. The Knicks, very interested in Bruce Brown. Now, this would make sense. Toronto jumps in. They're the third team that the Rockets send some assets to. The Knicks would get Bruce Brown. We would get Quentin Grimes. Here's what the Raptors would get. They would get Evan Fournier from the Knicks. We would give them Jason Tate, a 2024 second-round pick from Golden State, and a 2020, which is our pick, and a 2025 second-round pick that belongs to us. So ultimately on the deal, the Knicks are giving up Grimes and Fournier to receive Bruce Brown. We're giving up Jason Tate and 2 second-round picks to receive Grimes. And the Raptors are giving up Bruce Brown to receive Evan Fournier, Jason Tate, and 2 second-round picks. Grimes is averaging 7 points per game this season with 2 rebounds per game and 1 assist per game, although he is not getting a lot of playing time, only 19.7 minutes per game this season in 39 games and 18 game starts. He shot the ball really well from three, which is one of the reasons why I'd love to add him into the team, because we need help with three-point shooting, and he's a really decent defender as well. I think he'd be a good addition for that reason too. In his 3-year career from three, he is shooting 38.3%. We need that help from three-point shooting. But look what he did in more minutes in the 2022-23 season. 30 minutes per game in the 22-23 season with 71 games and 66 starts. More of a kind of tell what he has done, what he can do for New York if he's getting real minutes. I think that's kind of near the ballpark of what kind of minutes he'd be getting with the Rockets, maybe a little bit less. But he averaged 11.3 points per game with 3 rebounds per game and 2 assists per game, with his three-point percentage at 38.6% and field goal percentage at 46.8% last season with New York. So I'd really love the Rockets to add him in. I don't think it's a heavy cost giving rid of Tate in 2 seconds. If the Raptors and the Knicks can agree to that trade, that'd be a big trade for the Rockets. Let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.